Today's episode of No BS Live is brought to you by Traffic Geyser. On today's episode, we'll be talking about testimonials and how to harness the outrageous advertising power. A really cool way to get your photo on the outside of every piece of mail that you send, and an answer to a marketing question from my Glazer Kennedy Facebook fan. Welcome to No BS Live TV, the place for prosperity without the bull. Well, now I want to talk to you about something that's been getting a lot of attention lately, mostly by the regulatory people, which is the use of testimonials. And frankly, because of that, I am now teaching people how to use testimonials two different ways. One of the ways that we used to always teach people how to use it is by using outcome testimonials. And I'm frankly telling you now, don't use outcome testimonials at all, because they might just get you in trouble with the government. So what I am telling you to do is to use them two different other ways. One of the ways is testimonials that will overcome objections. So here's what you got to do. Make the list of every reason why somebody may not buy your products and services, and then find your customers, clients, patients, whatever, that would be able to give you a testimonial that would overcome the reason why somebody may not buy. For example, let's say that you were a dentist and you were selling teeth whitening. And people oftentimes will think that, gee, they shouldn't have their teeth whitened because maybe it's a little too expensive right now to be doing, and they're just not ready to go through all that. You want to find somebody who will deliver a testimonial, a patient of yours, that will say something along the lines of, you know, when I visited Dr. Such and Such a year ago, he told me to get my teeth whitened. And I actually delayed doing it because I was lazy and I didn't really have the money that I needed to get my teeth whitened at the time. But when I went back and visited him recently, I actually had them whitened, and now I feel so much more confident when I smile every day. So that's the kind of testimonial that will overcome an objection. The other kind of testimony that you want to use, which I kind of just really kind of alluded to a moment ago, is a testimonial where it actually delivers feelings. See, here's the thing. As a professional copywriter, I know that feelings matter more than facts. Feelings of how people feel. Let's say, for example, you're in the business and you are selling Halloween candy to trick-or-treaters. So to the parents of trick-or-treaters. And you want to sell your Halloween candy. Most people, when they sell their Halloween candy, what do? Well, we'll give you a 2-pound bag for 99 cents. What you want to do is you want to deliver your candy in a way that makes people feel better about it. So for example, our candy is all perfectly sealed so that when you can give it to a young person, you can always feel safe and secure that these people will never have tainted candy that could ever make them sick or actually make them very sick. So again, feelings matter more than facts. And those are the two types of testimonials you want. Make the list, one more time, make the list of all the reasons why somebody wouldn't buy and have a testimonial to overcome each of those. Make the list of all the ways that people feel when they use your products and services and have people deliver those testimonials as well. That's the two best ways to use testimonials. Okay, now this segment of our episode, I'm going to be reaching into the S&D library and showing you something really cool, how you can actually get your picture in a very cool way on the outside of every kind of mail piece that you actually send out. And that is, you can get your photo on a postage stamp. For example, here's one here that was sent to us from Corey Goldstein, and you're probably going to be seeing this up on the screen. And you actually see Corey's somewhat outrageous photo right on the outside of this envelope. So now if Corey is sending somebody a piece of mail, it doesn't look like the kind of postage stamp that all the other postage stamps look like. This is now somebody looking at this and saying, my goodness gracious, Why would this guy's photo be on the postage stamp? It really cuts through the clutter. Here's another one, which isn't somebody's photo, but is actually one of the Simpson characters that's on the outside of the stamp. And you can actually get your own photo on postage stamps, done pretty reasonable. And we're going to actually put the URL right up on the screen for you if you want to go find out where you can get yours done as well. But it's a cool way to really get people to take notice to your direct mail. And getting people to take notice is half the battle. And this show is brought to you by Traffic Geyser. And as I've said many times, if there's one thing that I would never give up is Traffic Geyser, especially when it came to promoting my book in order to get it on the bestseller list. And it's a terrific tool that you can actually use in order to create content and deliver it all over the internet in order to get traffic to your sites and also to get you ranked real high up in Google.
Join us on our free webinar featuring Bill Glazer and Mike Koenigs, where you will discover how to get more traffic, leads, and customers for any business using powerful web video strategies to broadcast your message to billions of people. This free web event is scheduled for Wednesday, May 19th, 2010 at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Click the banner in the sidebar to the right to reserve your seat.
And now it's time for Ask Bill. That's me. Well, today's question comes from a GKIC Facebook fan, which is Stacy Hill from Daytona Beach, Florida. And here's what Stacy wrote. What is your single best piece of advice for business owners about facing this new economy where people are being more frugal, even the people untouched by the recession? Well, Stacy, that's a great question. And as you know, we're spending a lot of time right now at Glazer Kennedy talking about the new economy. At our recent super conference, Dan did an extended presentation about it. All of his new books are all now geared towards the new economy. But let me answer your question somewhat quickly, although I would recommend that you get all of Dan's books and read what he has to say about it. Here's my advice. My advice is to do a couple of things right now in order to combat the new economy and really take advantage of the new economy. First of all, I suggest that you try to narrow your list of who you are marketing to. So instead of going out so broad, shrink it down a little bit to just market to people that are most likely to be doing business with you. And when you shrink it down, that allows you now to do more marketing to a smaller group of folks. So once again, shrink it down, more marketing to a smaller group of people. At the same time, this is a good time to dip your toe into the water and test a couple of new customer acquisition strategies that you haven't tried before. Because, quite frankly, people are looking for newness. They're tired of the same old, same old. The worst thing that you can do, however, is to give up and say, I'm going to wait until everything turns around. That's not going to happen. And when things do turn around, they're not going to look like they looked before. So once again, at the risk of sounding like I'm repeating myself, shrink your list, market to fewer people more often, and dip your toe into the water and test some new customer acquisition strategies. And for Stacy, for asking such a great question, we're going to give you the web deal of the week. It's from Glazer Kennedy. It's one of our resources. And now let's go find out what it is.
This web deal of the week is available for 1 week only at 33% off. Discover highly advanced Dan Kennedy selling strategies and tactics so certain of success they ought to require a weapons permit with the Sales and Persuasion Strategy CDs and manual. Choose which of these might be most valuable to you. The 5 sales breakthroughs that transform the lives of sales professionals and business owners, understanding what all selling is really about. There's only one 5-letter word that accurately defines selling. Dan's ultimate big idea, 99.9% are making this huge mistake. Are you? And much more. Beat the clock and invest in your copy of the Sales and Persuasion Strategy CDs and manual at 27% off before time runs out. Check the sidebar on the right for more details.
Well, that's it for another episode today, folks. And as my free gift for watching, once again, I'm giving away my book, my best-selling book, Outrageous Advertising That's Outrageous Successful, for free. And don't forget, this is a great way to save a friend. Yes, save a friend. Tell one of your entrepreneurial friends, one of your people that want to learn how to grow their business, they can go right here to NOBSLiveTV NOBSLIVETV, and they can sign up to get this book for free and also sign up for every week's episodes that they can get also. And the link on the screen is right here or right below for details. And when they sign up or when you sign up for it, you also will get a free month test drive, a Glazer County membership, to make sure that we're in sync with each other and we can continue to deliver to you the best marketing and money making advice every month as a Glazer County member. And before you leave, check out the sidebar to see how you can find Glazer Kennedy on Facebook and Twitter. Yeah, we're all over social media. Also, make sure to leave your comments about today's episode below. I love reading your comments every week, and I actually spend, well, a good hour each week just going through the comments. So I'm Bill Glazer, and thanks for tuning in to No BS Live, the place for prosperity without the bull.